swing? How many of you lift your foot and swing? Or do you just sit here and swing? It's fine either way, but the thing is, what we can't have, a lot of times, if you watch Major League Baseball, the pros, you see these big like kicks like that where they're doing, right? And they swing and they do that stuff. Those guys hit 1,000 balls a day. Their arms are bigger than mine, and they're strong, right? You can't control that. When you take a huge step, that's a bad thing, right? So the biggest thing we try to do is either go with no step, rotate, and then we go into it, or rotate, take a step and put it down. So basically, wherever your foot starts, pick it up, put it down. Okay? So I go back, so I'm here, I'm looking at the picture, and rotate just a little bit, boom, go, or I'm going to just rotate a little bit, and boom, go. Doesn't matter if you have a step or not. Okay? If the step can't go, we don't want our weight to go forward. So see what I'm at? I swing, bounce front. You can be tilted, naturally driving your front knee, and your body should be back here when you make contact. Okay? My hands are in tight. Everybody see that? It's a triangle. My hands are 6 inches off my shoulder, probably. When I hit the ball, they're 6 inches off here. Okay? Same thing. Back elbow, gonna stay deep to your rib cage. There's a million things you're gonna hear right now. These are things the coach will go over. You're not gonna remember everything. These are the small things we want to get good at, so that we can then build on that. Okay? Continue to work on that. You can work on it at home. How many kids have tees at home? You have a tee at home. Try to take 50 swings every day. 100 swings every day. Concentrate on not taking as many fast swings as you possibly can. Concentrate on good quality swings. Every time when I step in the ball, step, turn, boom, good time. Okay? Every time. How many of you have been taught push the ball with your back foot? Anybody heard that? Heard it once? Don't push the bug with your back foot. That's how we were taught when we came through. Push the bug with your back foot. That is no longer the case, because what pushing the bug does is pulls your front shoulder out. Right? So every time we push that bug, our front shoulder will fly over, we're going to miss the ball. We're not going to be able to hit anything on the outside of the plate. Okay? We want to keep that front shoulder in as long as we can. And our drive is coming from our back knee to our front knee, and let's rotate into it. So it's here, turn back, and then rotate into it. Okay? When you hold your bat, this is what's going to feel very, very weird to almost all of you. These are your door knocking knuckles right here, right? We knock on a door with these. This is your punching knuckles. You punch something with this, right? So your door knocking knuckles should be in a line, or at least close to lined up. Most of you are probably holding your bat like this. Some of you might even be doing this. Both not good. It should be in your fingers. You're not holding your bat in your hand. See how it's in my hands here? That's not good. You want to get it out where your fingers, everybody see this here? Where your fingers attached to your hands. If you line it up, so if everybody sets their bat down like this, let the bat handle sit where your fingers come together with your hands. Okay? Wrap your fingers around it and bring your bat up. You're going to see then, like Brody's, that your knuckles are perfect, right in a line. Here, good. Pretty close. Yeah, that's good. Yep. You want this to have top can't turn. See these knuckles here. It's going to feel weird. It feels like we're like twisted backwards, okay? It's not wrong. It's right. Some of the things that we're going to show you today, some of the things are going to feel really weird, and you're going to say, well, I don't understand. I don't like hitting like that. It feels weird. Well, it's going to feel weird, okay? Because if we're doing something the wrong way, or the way that we haven't been taught yet, and say we've been swinging a bat a certain way for a couple, 2-3 years, or throwing a baseball for 2-3 years a certain way, and then somebody comes and shows us a different way, well, that's going to feel strange, right? Is that going to feel different? Because you're used to the way that you do it all the time. Well, sometimes we need to fix that. The earlier we fix it, the better chance we have that moving forward as you get older, you're now going to be that much better. Because right now, we want to do really well, right? Doesn't everybody want to do well? Yes. Would you rather be really good in 3 to 5 years, or be really good now and not be good in 3 to 5 years?
3 to 5 years.
Huh?
Be good in 3 to 5 years.
Right. You know, that's the goal. We want to get better each year. So if we teach the fundamentals now and do it correctly now, learn how to do it properly, even if we struggle a little bit at first, that's okay. You're going to get better if you practice it. But listen, 1 practice a week, kids, for what, 2 months?
A month.
A month, okay? You're not going to suddenly become a great baseball player, okay? You have to go home. If you really like the sport, if you enjoy it, you have to go home and you have to work. You know, tees are very cheap at Walmart. Find something you can hit against. Not everybody has a bow net, that's fine, but find maybe a wall that you can hit against or something you can hit against where your parents can supervise you, and then you can hit off a tee. Hitting off a tee is extremely important because if you can't hit off a ball that's just sitting there, how are you going to hit a ball that somebody's throwing at you that's moving? Right? Think about it. I got a ball just sitting there. If I swing and miss all the time at that, how am I going to hit the ball that somebody's pitching at me? And as you get older, how are you going to hit a ball that goes like this and goes like this? They do all kinds of things because pitchers get better. So we really got to do tee work. The pros, all the travel teams that you kids will hopefully eventually start playing at some point in time, they do tee work nonstop. We do it all the time. You got to get good off the tee before you can get good at hitting a moving ball. All right? So, squared, right? So we set our bat down here. We bring it up, okay, on our shoulder. See how our bat is let our bat sit right on our shoulder. Now your stance should be about shoulder width apart, somewhere in there, okay? A little closer, a little further is fine, but somewhere around shoulder width apart. What do you do when you go to take a seat into a chair? Your butt starts to go back, right? Or if you're fielding, you're sitting in your infield position and you're going to field a ground ball, your butt's going back and your weight is a little bit forward. My back is still straight, but I'm leaning forward, my butt's back. Okay, so when you're here, when you come up to the plate, you go and you just bend your knees and take your butt like you're going to take a seat. Don't go all the way down to the seat, right? That's too far down. But you're going to start to. So just like there's a seat that's up real high, you're just going to start to take a seat. Now I'm there. Okay? So I'm straight here, and I just go like I'm going to take a seat. Now I'm here, my body's slightly over top. Okay? So we're good. You feel like you got good strong position, good balance? Balance is everything. This is a no-go, okay? Our knees should never be outside of our foot. Our knees should be inside of our feet. A lot of kids I see, they're taught to do this to start from. You don't want that, that's no good, okay? Let's stay balanced. Get shoulder width apart, take a seat, right? Now you're in it. I set my bat on my shoulder, I pick it up. There's what they call a load. So you turn your shoulders just a touch. So when that pitcher's, what is it, coach pitch or regular pitch?
Regular pitch.
Regular pitch. So when the pitcher's going through their windup, when they're doing this, as soon as they do that, you're going to go here, right? So you're set here, that's up, we're going to go here. We're just turning our waist a little bit.
Pay attention.
That's it. It's all in our waist. We're here, turn our waist. When the pitch comes,
do what he's doing.
Drive it and go. Okay?
Do what he's doing.
We don't want our swings out here. This is not good. When we hit a ball, we shouldn't be hitting it here. We shouldn't be hitting it up here. Okay? Everybody got that? Hands should be in. We're here. We just rotate our body. Boom. Right to there. And we hit the ball. Hands should be tight in. Hands got to be inside the ball. Okay? Aaron, take us through our steps. We do like a 6-step process that we do for Erin's aged out. She went college ball, and she's playing in some older tournaments with us still. But my 18 and under, I have 16, 17, 18-year-olds that I coach. Brody knows his dad coaches too in the same organization. A lot of good players. We have 7 teams in that organization. We all follow this steps. the same hitting steps, okay? It's through our entire organization. It's very effective. Kids hit for good average. We keep it simple. It works, okay? So go ahead and watch Erin. So everybody follow exactly what she does.
So for one, before we
Logan.
just make sure everyone checks our fingers, we check our toes, make sure our toes don't have jump feet, they're straight, pointing forward, and then we'll have our bat on our shoulder like we talked about. So just make sure.
No
everyone
elbows
has
up here,
their
no
back.
chicken wings.
Yep.
Let your arms just
resting on the
relax.
shoulder. And then as soon, this is one.
Elbows
All
down,
two
buddy.
is-
Elbows down. Relax your elbows. Relax.
We're just gonna pick it up for two. That's all we're doing is picking it up. And then for three, that load you guys were just talking about where you just turned. Three is just that little turn. And for four, what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna turn our hips just a little bit. And what you guys wanna look at when you're in three is you guys wanna see something called a house. What that is, you see how my arms almost kind of make like a house shape? And we also wanna watch our hands. Our palms right now should be palm up, palm down.
That's huge. You hear what she just said? Palm up, palm down. So every time you hit a ball, when you make contact, you should be palm up, palm down. Okay? So once you hit that ball, and we're gonna do one drill that we freeze on that to hold us at that spot. So when we hit it, it's there. Okay? We don't want to be here. A lot of us are taught to roll our wrist and snap into the ball. You don't snap in by rolling over, okay? We snap in by taking the head of the bat and snapping it towards it so we stay palm up, palm down. So it stays on this plane right here when we swing, right? Everything's right through here. So when I swing, doesn't matter. That should be in tight, okay? But palm up, palm down. So remember, every time you walk up, feel like this, everybody.